Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy and this is Raising Arrows, where we talk about all things large family homeschooling and homemaking. So as you can see, I am in the little car today and did not take the van because the little car was just here. So I took this to Aldi this morning. It is a Friday morning. Lately I have been shopping amateur hour on Saturday and it's a nightmare. And even today it was pretty busy, but it wasn't too bad. I did run into another large family mom there. So that was fun, just seeing, what they're buying. And anyway, so I went there today with the express purpose of buying next week's groceries and also buying kind of more healthy foods. I have just been cooking out of the pantry and out of the freezer and just trying to make things from what I have. And I decided that my husband was wanting to eat a little more fresh. And we were going to try to eat a little less meat. And I was a little concerned because I was going to buy fish too. We haven't had fish in a really long time. And so I was going to buy fish, and I knew that fish is expensive and, like meat in general is expensive, but I was a little concerned that I was going to go there and spend a ton of money trying to buy, these healthy fruits and vegetables and snacks and things like that. Because we're trying to switch over our snacking too. And you'll see that here in a second. And I know some of you are going to be like, that's not as healthy as it could be. And absolutely, I get it. There are about 3 things that I am trying to slowly switch us over, because we actually eat fairly healthy. We don't drink a lot of soda. Like, I don't buy soda unless it's a special night request. Special night is once a week. One of the kids has a special night and they get to choose a drink and a food. And so unless it's a special night, there's no soda in the house. We don't drink juice unless somebody's sick and needing something for their throat that goes down easier. So we don't drink our calories. We do tend to eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And in general, I'd say that we are fairly healthy. We don't have a lot of health concerns at this point, and we tend to really just try to eat fairly healthy, fairly balanced, fairly well-rounded. But there are a few things that are convenience foods that we are really bad about. And that would be chips. So we eat a lot of nachos. If I can't figure out what to make, we use up chips and we make nachos. And I mean, it could be worse, but I am trying to stop some of the massive amount of chips. So what I did this week is I bought some blue corn and some multigrain. I also am trying to stop the side chips, like the chips that you'd have with a sandwich. Instead of having chips, I did buy some pretzels and pita chips. And some sweet potato chips. I know that we could do a whole lot better than that. And we do raw fruits and veggies too. But I know we could do better, but I'm trying to just ease us into not having chips and crackers on hand all the time. The other thing that I am trying to slow down a little bit is the snacks that are more just I'm going to have a sleeve of crackers or something like that. So I bought nuts and dried fruit. And yes, dried fruit is full of sugar, but it's got at least some nutritional value. And so that's what we're going for. So anyway, I was figuring with all the nuts and all the dried fruit and all the specialty items and all the produce and all the fish that I was buying, that this was going to be outlandish. I was kind of expecting $400, and I'll be frank, I was not walking through the store adding anything up. Shame on me. But when I got to the end, and I even bought a pair of fun little slip-on shoes and a set of socks and a couple of packets of seeds. And so the total came to $283.40, I think. And I was blown away. I was so excited that I was still under $300, because there was a time when I went to the store and every single time I was over $300, and I was really concerned that this was going to be more like 400, and because I just wasn't keeping track. So anyway, I'm super excited. I'm going to show you my Aldi healthy haul. Okay, we're just going to start down here on this end. I tried to kind of put things together. We were almost out of almond milk. This is the almond milk that mostly Ty and I drink. I'm not a big milk drinker, and so I actually prefer the lightness of almond milk. And then I got 2 gallons of whole milk. Butter was on sale for $2.49, I believe, and so you could have 6. So I bought 6 because that is the best price I have seen in a very, very long time. For snacks, I picked up some cheese sticks. I just bought a couple of these cheese sticks from Aldi, and then I only grabbed 1 shredded cheddar just because I think I have enough to get through the week, but just in case I don't, I picked up 1 more. Sour cream, I bought 2 of those because we were out, and I bought 2 Greek yogurts, which we have been going through a lot of Greek yogurt because I'm back to making homemade granola again, and I'm not sure that's going to last us the week, but for now, we're going to start with the 2. And then on to the produce that I bought. Remember I said I was really trying to buy a lot of good produce to go into our meals and to have for snacking. And so I grabbed a thing of green peppers, and I am planning on cutting a lot of this up and putting it into containers in the refrigerator. I think it'll keep better, and it'll also be more accessible for the kids. I have celery. The kids like to have celery as a snack, and then green onions. I bought 2 avocados because they were 49 cents a piece. And then I bought a regular cucumber, and then I bought these little snacking cucumbers that I really, really like. Those definitely have to go into some sort of container because they will go bad very quickly if not. I did buy vine ripened tomatoes. I will be honest with you, I had a recipe that needed them. Otherwise, I would not have bought them because it's just not the season for tomatoes. You can stick them on a vine and call them tasty, but I'm not sure they're going to be that great. And then I bought some red grapes, also on sale. And then I bought 2 bags of lemons. These looked really good, nice big lemons. I am actually going to cut one of those lemons and stick it into one of my chickens, one of my whole chickens that I have, and bake it this week. And so I wanted to make sure that I had one for that, and then my kids eat lemons like crazy. We put them in things, and so I went ahead and bought 2 for the week, and hopefully that will last. And then red onions to go in several of our dishes this week. I also bought more mandarin oranges because we're almost out of those. The kids like to have those for snacks. I bought some red potatoes. I bought some baby carrots. Here's my upside down other tomatoes. Now these look better to me, and I've actually bought these several times lately and really enjoy just snacking on them. The broccoli crowns are back down in price. The cauliflower is not. So I went ahead and bought the broccoli. I think it was $1.79, which, I mean, compared to what it used to be, that's really sad, but that's okay. I will buy it at $1.79. And then my stoplight peppers, I really, really love. I guess they're not truly stoplight because that's orange, not green. But anyway, I really like to have those, so I cut those into strips and put them in the refrigerator. So over to some more snack ideas. I have not bought almonds in a long time. So I bought some almonds, I bought some cashews, I bought some incredibly sweet pineapple. I bought mango and apricots, and yes, those are jelly beans hiding in there. I bought jelly beans for the Easter basket. So those are gonna go up into the candy cabinet and be kept away until Easter. And then I bought these dark chocolate chunks. These are in the baking aisle, and they're 62%. They're not like 70 or above, which I would prefer, but they are good, and they're a nice little snack if you're just needing some chocolate. So I went ahead and bought a couple of those just to have when I've got some sort of chocolate craving. Okay, and then we are running low on garbanzo beans, and I'm planning on making falafel this week, a baked falafel recipe that I found. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough garbanzo beans on hand. And then we go through a lot of this jasmine rice. I think it's about $5.65 at our Aldi. And we probably have rice 2-3 times a week. And so I like to keep that on hand, and I figured I probably only had a couple down in storage. And then I'm slowly trying to stock back up on the canned chicken. I like to have these on hand so that if I need to make a quick meal, or we're gonna have some chicken salad or something like that, it's very easy. And I noticed the price, of course, has gone up tremendously on these. I believe I used to buy them for $2.65 and now they are $3.15. I did notice one other thing though. They have gone to this little pull tab on the top, and I looked through some of the boxes that were there, and the ones that did not have the pull tabs were dated 2025, and these are dated 2026. So this must be the new thing that Aldi is doing with their canned chicken. And then I was out of my my pepper grinders. I got salt grinders last week. This week I got pepper grinders because I realized I was out of those too. And I keep the salt and the pepper grinders by the stove. That's what I use when I'm cooking. They're not the ones that are on our dining room table because it's just too hard for little hands to manage that. I bought my husband some blue cheese stuffed olives. He loves blue cheese. I used the last of our artichoke hearts the other day, so I bought a couple of those. And then this peanut butter that I love so much, I bought that today too, just to have. I'm pretty much the only one who eats it, but I love it. All right, on this side of the table, I went ahead and bought a couple of these split top wheat loaves of bread. They are running pretty cheaply now compared to what they were, so I went ahead and bought a couple of those. However, I do typically make bread as well. In fact, right now I have rolls sitting out that the kids can use for sandwiches that I made this morning. And then, like I said, I'm switching over some of the tortilla chips that we've been buying, like the nacho chips and the big restaurant style chips. And I bought some of these multigrain. And then over here, I bought some blue corn. This was something I'd not seen before. This is a sweet chili, and I like kind of spicy chips, so I thought I'd get those. Sweet potato chips, we used to buy those all the time, and I haven't bought those in a long time, so I thought that would be nice to have. My kids love the pub pretzels. I bought some plain pretzels, and then a couple of bags of pita chips. We go through a tremendous amount of lemon juice, so I stocked back up and got 2 lemon juices, and then I got some dips that I thought would maybe make some of our rice bowls a little tastier, some things that maybe the kids could snack on periodically as well. So I love this quartet of hummus. In fact, I wish Aldi would just make the cilantro jalapeno in its own container like they do the red pepper and the classic, because I think they even do the roasted garlic. I don't know why they don't do that one, because that is our favorite and it is always the first one that is gone. And then I bought a spinach artichoke tzatziki and then a spinach parmesan one. And then we really like this dill dip, so I bought that as well. I bought a honey. I typically buy raw honey from a friend, but when I am using it in recipes, I hate to use the raw honey in recipes, so I do keep some honey on hand that is not raw honey. And then as far as the meat that I bought today, this was a special buy, so I bought 2 of these family packs, and that's how much is in them. You can see that's why I have to buy 2. And then I was needing shrimp for a recipe, and I wasn't sure I was going to find exactly what I wanted, and sure enough, they had it as a special buy there. So it's a large shrimp, and it's raw, it's peeled, it's deveined, the tail's off. That is exactly what I needed, so I bought a couple of those. And then I snagged this boneless pork loin. I have not bought a pork loin in a long, long time. And this one is, let's see, it's a little over 5 pounds, and it's $2.09 a pound. And so that's a pretty good deal. Gone are the days of the, 95 cents a pound pork loins, but this is the best price I've seen locally for quite some time. Last thing that I kind of consider groceries, I bought some dish soap. When our dishwasher was not working, we went through a lot of this, and so I needed to stock that back up. And then just the extra items that I bought. I got some socks here. They were super cute. And I got some cute little shoes. And then I snagged some chives and a different kind of lettuce. I use butter crunch lettuce a lot, but I thought I would try this kind as well and see how these two do. And in the process, I ended up knocking over the entire seed stand in Aldi. Yes, so that was my day at Aldi. It was a mess. But anyway, this is what I bought, and it ended up $283.50. I had said it was 40, but it was actually 50 cents. So I am pretty pleased with this entire thing. And yes, that even includes these shoes and socks and seeds. So $283.50.